Hello everyone, welcome back. Before we understand Playwright Locators, let's first understand what a locator actually is. A locator is simply a smart way to identify any web element inside an application. Think of it like an address. Instead of searching the entire web page, Playwright directly finds the exact element you want. It performs the action and then validates the result. This makes automation faster, more stable, and much easier to maintain compared to traditional approaches. That is why modern Playwright projects always suggest using built-in locators. Many beginners still rely on long XPath expressions. The problem is that XPath completely depends on the HTML structure. Even a small UI change can break your automation scripts. Playwright solves the problem using user-facing locators like getByRole method. They are easier to read, easier to maintain, and recommended by Microsoft itself. If you are building enterprise automation frameworks, always prefer Playwright locators over complex XPath expressions. So how do Playwright locators actually work? The process is simple. First, Playwright identifies the correct element, then it automatically waits until that element becomes ready. Only after that does it perform the action. Finally, it verifies the expected result. This intelligent waiting mechanism is called auto waiting. It is one of the biggest reasons Playwright produces stable and reliable automation tests. Playwright provides several built-in locators and each one is designed for a specific purpose. Use getByRole function for buttons, links and menus. Use getByText method whenever you want to locate visible text. getByLabel method works perfectly for forms. getByPlaceholder method helps identify input fields. Any getByTestId function is ideal for enterprise automation projects where developers provide dedicated test IDs. Choosing the right locators makes your automation cleaner and much easier to maintain. Let's see how these locators fit into a real automation framework. In professional projects, test scripts never directly interact with web elements. Instead, they communicate through the page object model. Inside the page object, we use Playwright locators. Those locators interact with the browser, perform assertions, and finally validate the expected result. This architecture improves code reusability, scalability, and long-term maintenance. That is why almost every modern automation framework follows this design. Before we finish, here are some best practices every QA automation engineer should follow. Always prefer getByRole method whenever possible because it reflects real user behavior. Use getByTestId method and in enterprise applications for maximum stability. Avoid writing long XPath expressions unless absolutely necessary. Keep all locators inside your page object classes and write readable automation code. Remember, professional SDET don't choose the first locator that works. They choose the locator that makes the framework stable, maintainable, and scalable. If this video helped you understand Playwright locators, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your QA friends. More Playwright interview and automation framework videos are coming every week.